What is the up, my gamers? I'm Magic Cheese, and we're back with another video. This time it's an anime review on The Room. Alrighty then.
Nice to see you, Jamie.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke you broke, your love life's the old way. I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause I'm there for you too.
So, the film opens up with Tommy, or not Tommy Wiseau, I should say Johnny, entering his house with his girlfriend Lisa and giving her a nice present. Already, it shows the function of his character being not self-serving, but self-loving in other people. And it truly gives us so much backstory into him already. And then they proceed to have hot sex.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't find any scenes of this scene on YouTube because why would I? I kind of wanted to see. Anyways, this scene really showcases how Tommy, or I should say Johnny, feels the love toward Lisa, because this is from his perspective, not Lisa's. So that's why we hear all the music and feel the beauty in this and see all those butt shots. Also, those butt shots have a meaning, and I'm right about to get into that. Now, you may be wondering, what is so important about this man's butt? Let me tell you. So Tommy Wiseau is basically opening himself up to the audience by showing us his butthole. I hate my life. And he's like saying, hey, I'm opening myself up to you, and we as the audience must either choose to accept him or deny him. Kind of like Jesus in a way. We'll get to that later.
I got the results of the test back. I definitely have breast cancer.
Now we have this scene to dissect. Why would exactly Tommy Wiseau put this scene in the movie when breast cancer is never brought up again after this? Well, basically, Tommy Wiseau here is saying that
it's all a big nothing.
It doesn't matter if she has breast cancer or not, because in the long end, nothing really matters. And that's what he's saying here. Why would I bring it up again if nothing matters anyways? What's the point of making this film if nothing matters anyways? Because we can. Because we could keep making things. Because even if it doesn't matter, you can still matter.
I like you very much, lover boy.
Now this is where the room begins to make connections to Shakespeare. Also, I'm talking really quietly because everyone in my house is asleep. Now, any lover, I mean fan, of Tommy Wiseau knows that he is an excellent fan of Shakespeare, and this is the purpose of his whole movie.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
And it's the small, minute details like this in the room that truly exemplify it, truly gigantosaurify it to peak filmmaking. Now, this next scene in the room is just a true landmark in filmmaking itself, and I have decided just to show you the scene and to point out the absolute brilliance behind it. Here we go.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. Here you go.
That's me. How much is it?
It'll be $18.
Here you go. Keep the change. Hi, doggy.
You're my favorite customer.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Now let's just take a look at this scene, shall we? Now, you probably can't tell what these arrows are pointing at because of the 240p resolution of the photo, but these are flowers. And flowers usually represent love, but they also sometimes represent death. And this scene is a clear foreshadowing of Johnny's ultimate demise, his death. Oh yeah, and the dog. The dog represents Lisa, and Tommy Wiseau giving the dog his love, but the dog doesn't really return it in return. It just kind of sits there while Tommy goes, "Hi, doggy."
Hi, doggy.
Now it is time for Lisa and Johnny to start drinking, or get
Wasted.
Now, this scene doesn't really have very much importance till later in the story, which you'll see, I'll bring it up later. Now to the next scene.
What country you from? What? What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what? What? English, mother...
I couldn't find the drug deal scene between Denny and his drug dealer, so instead I had to go with something like this, in a very well done editing style, if I have to say so myself. That really doesn't really lead anywhere in the rest of the movie, which is kind of the point. Like I said earlier, it is completely useless, thus serving the point of being pointless.
He's black. Go on.
Now, remember that scene where I mentioned where Johnny and Lisa got drunk and I told you it was going to come back later? Here is it coming back later.
Not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Now, this scene does raise a couple of questions. Why would Lisa tell people that Johnny beat her? We never saw any evidence of that in the movie at all. Or did we? So let's literally explain what's going on here. So what's actually happening right now, through our feeble minds, is that we're seeing Lisa talking behind Johnny's back, telling us he beat her. However, let's get past this fake representation and dig deeper into the iceberg that is the room. Now, first of all, we need to establish that this movie is still told from Tommy Wiseau's eyes. Johnny, I'm sorry. And he makes himself look like a good person, because this is from his perspective. We all seem like the hero of our story from our own perspective. But let's get out of his perspective and into the world of perspective. Now, I do think Johnny probably did actually beat Lisa. But not as hard as you guys should. Beat that subscribe button!
Tony, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Anything for my princess.
But Johnny is in denial of him beating her. Just like he's in denial of her cheating on him.
What a story, Mark.
And now we have a scene that can go down as one of the best couple arguing scenes of all time, between Johnny confronting Lisa about the abuse.
You are lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
This is foreshadowing to when the gun tears his head apart.
Chicken, Peter. You just a little chicken. Chip, 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 chip. Chip, 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 chip.
So this scene can go two ways. One way is that football being passed around is a representation of Lisa being passed around by the dudes. Or the scene can represent that the guy is a chicken.
Pretty good. We got a new client at the bank. We'll make a lot of money. What client? I cannot tell you. It's confidential.
I personally believe that this lends into the theory that Johnny is a criminal. We don't see much of his job, and we don't even know what he does. And of course, there is the excessive amount of room theories that I believe this fits perfectly into.
Oh, come on, why not?
No, I can't. Anyway, how is your sex life?
Can't talk about it?
Now, the cracks are beginning to show in their relationship.
Ready? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, everybody! I have an announcement to make. We're expecting.
Don't worry about it, man.
Don't touch me, motherfucker.
It's over.
It's not over. Everybody betrayed me. I fed up with this world.
Now, we are going to witness one of the most tragic moments in any film ever. We're going to witness it, and then we're going to go over it. He's throwing the TV is a symbol of him throwing us, the audience, out. Because he's done with us. He's done with the audience. It represents that the film is ending.
Why? Why is this happening to me? Why? It's over.
I implore you to reconsider.
Good night, Johnny.
And that's how the film ends. Not with a bang, but with a bang. It is truly one of the deepest and most thought-provoking films of all time that truly touches in the corner of the human mind and society as a whole. One of, if not the greatest films ever made.
I'd like to build the world a home.
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages?
Look, I found a treasure!
The backwards man, the backwards man. I can walk backwards faster than you can.
I'd like to teach. Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
I'm a loser! I wish I was dead! Oh!
Wait. Well, at least I don't touch Freddy.
Hey, what?
He touches my little brother. He fingers him.